So the sneaker I'm looking at today is unique for two reasons. The first reason is it's using the Nike Flyleather material, recyclable materials, on the whole sustainability vibe. And the second reason is it's a collaboration with a well-known, quite famous Japanese artist. And having seen the sneaker, I think it's definitely one to look out for summer collection. Hey, what's going on? Lucas here, back with another video. And today I'm looking at the Nike Flyleather AF1 collaboration with Mayumi Yamase. Thanks for checking out this video. If you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. You can also find me outside of YouTube, on Instagram and Twitter at Lukas Winn. And if you do enjoy today's content, please do give it a thumbs up, as it really does help the channel. As you may have noticed in the last video, I started switching up the background, and this continues where we've now got a lot more drop front boxes, as you can see. And we're expanding the collection with obviously my recent pickups, with my pickups for 2021. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think, anything I should add or remove. Definitely happy to hear your feedback. I've also had quite a few comments that people want to see, my sneaker collection, and that's definitely something I'm looking into. As I said, I just need to figure out how to film it. A lot of the collection is not actually behind me, it's actually in my garage, and so obviously logistics and obviously getting that sorted might take a little bit of time, but definitely something that I'm working on. And as I said, if you subscribe to the channel, stay tuned, you'll definitely be notified when that video drops. So anyway, getting on to today's review. So today we're taking a look at the Nike Flyleather AF1 collaboration with Mayumi Yamase. Now, for those who don't know who Mayumi Yamase is, she is a Japanese artist, and if you look at her Instagram account, which I'll link in the description below, you'll notice she has a very unique style. And what she's done is she's collaborated with Nike on two silhouettes, in fact, so the Air Force One and the Blazer. I actually picked up both pairs, so stay tuned. The Blazer will be coming very soon, and I'll also link to that in the description below once it drops. So these actually dropped on Snkrs on May the 19th in the UK, and I believe they released in the US actually on June the 8th. So again, happy to get an early review for my US viewers, and obviously check out the details. So as I said, this is the sneaker, but let's take a look at the packaging first, because obviously with this release, this is a collaboration, it's coming with some unique packaging. So here we have the box, and as I said, it's a special release, so the packaging is unique for this release, and I think it looks dope. So on the top of the box, you've got these different elements which relate to the style of Mayumi Yamase, and you can see you've got a swoosh in red right here. You can also see you've got Mayumi Yamase in green writing at the bottom right here. And if we look on the size tag front, we can see we've got Nike again in Mayumi's unique style. So we look at the size tag, you've got US 14, UK 13, and it's the Nike Flyleather AF1, and the colour is white. So pop the lid. Oh, And the first thing you're going to see is we talk about the Flyleather piece. So you've got right here, if you look there, you've got Nike Flyleather, and it talks about made with at least 50% recycled leather fibre combined with synthetic materials. As you may or may not be aware, Nike is going for kind of move to zero. All of their packaging in the UK especially highlights this. So every sneaker is shipped in a cardboard box made from recycled materials, or if it's clothing, it comes in like recycled bags. So again, Nike's just continuing this kind of theme with the whole Flyleather. Obviously, I'm a diehard Air Force One fan, so I have a lot of Air Force Ones in my collection. So I really want to pick this up for two reasons. Again, one, to see how the Flyleather material compares to obviously a standard leather, but also just obviously the details that Mayumi has put into the sneaker as well. So we look at the tissue paper. So again, we've got these unique styles. So again, you've got Nike swoosh up here, and again greens and reds as well. We peel this off, then we got standard tissue paper, and then we have the sneaker itself. So as I said, this is the Nike Flyleather Air Force One collaboration Mayumi Yamase, and it's a dope sneaker from my opinion, especially for the summer. And I'm going to obviously talk about details shortly. Just take out both sneakers because they each have unique details. So, and then just put the box down. Right. So the first thing you'll notice on the outsole is it's a gum outsole, but standard we get with an Air Force One in terms of design and look and feel. But again, the gum outsole goes, it takes up a lot of the midsole as well, and you can see you've got air embossed in there. Standard what you get with an Air Force One, but again, you don't see many Air Force Ones with gum outsoles, so again, that's quite a unique touch. And then we turn to the side, you can see we start to see the individualism of this release, and the uniqueness with these little watercolor elements, which are very specific to Mayumi Yamase's style. So you have this blue piece here, and then you've got this kind of fabric material here, and then again you've got a red, almost like a salmon element here as well, so that's a nice little touch. And then if we flip to the medial side, you can see you've got again that fabric and the red there, so again that's a nice little touch. If we look up the toe box, so you've got your standard perforated holes that you'll see on an Air Force One, so nothing really unique about that. But then if we look on the side, you've got the swoosh in again all white here, and then you've got this unique kind of pattern design here, almost like in a teal colour, but again feels to the touch, so it's definitely embossed. So again, that's a nice little detail as well. And if we look up the upper itself, you've then got this kind of suede top to it, which you don't normally get on an Air Force One. You normally just get the standard leather, to be honest, but you've got this kind of grey suede around the laces. So again, that's a nice little detail. And then if we come to the tongue, so again, unique to this release, you've got they've kind of swapped out what you would get on a standard Air Force One, and they've put in Mayumi's details with the watercolor look of the swoosh, and then Mayumi Yamase in green, light green underneath there. So again, that's a nice little touch. And then on the back of the sneaker, where you normally have Nike Air for an Air Force One, they've just put in embossed Nike in that kind of orangey, red orangey kind of tuck color. If we take a look at the insole, you can see you've got these unique styles related to Mayumi Yamase there, so that's a nice little touch. As you'll notice, it also comes with grey laces, so if you want to swap those out, you can. But we also have these two lace tips again in the green and the orange, and on each of those you've actually got I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you've got like a blue swoosh on this one, and you've got an orange swoosh on this one. So again, these nice little details, these nice little touches. So I really like this. When I look for my sneakers, I do try to go for some that are, obviously I go for the hype stuff, but also I like to go for stuff that has unique details. And this is definitely a sneaker that has that. And You know, the sock liner is just standard all white, so nothing too different there. On the medial side as well, you've got this fabric design right here. So this is the Flyleather element here as well, so that's quite a nice detail. So obviously this is the right sneaker, but the left sneaker has more details. So on the left sneaker, the first thing you're going to notice is on the swoosh, you've actually got that red, orangey red watercolor element right there. So again, that's a nice little touch. And then on the medial side, you've got this kind of brownish colouring there, a fabric colouring in blue, navy blue right there. If we look on the tongue, you've got the green swoosh again, but instead of Mayumi Yamase writing, you've got Air Force One in that light green. So again, a nice little detail there. And then you've got the Nike in red, orangey red right there. If you see my recent review on the Adidas Superstar Vapes, they had they kind of similar details where one sneaker had unique details for Vape and then the other was like unique for the Adidas Superstar. So again, we kind of see similar details on this Nike release as well. So I definitely think that's quite a nice little touch. So what do you think of the sneaker? Is it something that you're going to think about buying? It drops June the 8th in the US, or are you going to pass? To be honest, it's probably not a sneaker for everyone. It is quite unique because obviously the gum outsole is quite stark. You know, quite a lot of people don't like the gum outsole. I still think it's a nice sneaker for the summer, and definitely one that I'll be looking to rock as well. So stay tuned for the On Foot. It's coming up shortly, and let me know in the comments what you think. Really happy to hear your thoughts. So thanks for checking out this video. This is the kind of content you want to see. Please do hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. You can also find me outside of YouTube on Instagram and Twitter at Lukas Winn. And again, if you did like this content, please do hit that like button as it really does help the channel. And until next time, take it easy and I'll see you in the next video.